the products or maybe prospecting people. And most of the time, maybe 90% or more than 90% of the time, you are being rejected, right? You try to prospect someone, you get rejected. You try to do this, right? You fail. And then you always keep on saying, this business is so difficult. I might not succeed because I can't prospect someone. I can't make someone register under me. It is so difficult to sell the products. Well, I have good news for you. I don't know if this is even good news for you. Because the easiest part that you'll be doing in network marketing is prospecting and selling. That's the easiest part. What's the most beautiful, what's the nicest mall here in Osaka? I forgot the name. What's the name of the mall? East Park? East Park Mall. I can drive to East Park Mall. I can go there and prospect someone, and I can guarantee you I can sell the products there today. I can prospect someone and make that person register under me today. So how can you say it is difficult? The only reason you're saying it's so difficult, it is so hard to prospect someone, is because you do not still have the skills to prospect someone. You thought that, hey, this is all about recruiting and selling. All I have to do is just invite people. And you don't even have the skills to prospect someone. You don't even have the skills to invite those people. Which is making it hard for you, and that's the reason why a lot of people quit this business. Because the system is wrong. They don't even find time to learn. They don't even find time to learn. They don't even find time to attend trainings. More than 90% or maybe 100% of their time, they just spend it on recruiting and selling without even having the knowledge on how to sell the products. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people quit. Because the most difficult part in AIM Global, for you to succeed here, the most difficult part that you'll be doing is for you to become a leader. On how you manage people, that's the most difficult part. The easiest part is what you think is difficult, which is recruiting and selling. That is the easiest part. Because you can imagine, if I give you like 1,000 people under you right now, do you think you have the skills to manage all of them right now? Or you might just be wasting the opportunity, and those 1,000 people will be gone in maybe like after a few weeks because you don't have the skills and the leadership to manage all of them. Are you all visionaries here? Visionaries. Maybe 90% of the people here are downlines of Elias Mahuzi. And he's not even here. But my point is, the reason he has this group, the reason he has a visionaries group, is because he has the capacity to manage all of them. Now, given an opportunity that you will be given like 1,000, 10,000 people under you, again, let me ask you this question. Are you ready to handle them? Or you might just be wasting the opportunity because you're still not ready. My brothers and sisters, here's my point. If you want to succeed in this business, you have to make sure that you know how to lead people. Tell the person beside you, know how to lead. If in your mind you think that AIM Global is all about recruiting and selling, then you're wrong. Because AIM Global is all about leadership. Everybody say leadership. Leadership. You can never succeed here if you don't know how to manage people under you. It's close, it's 100% sure that you will never succeed. Even if I tell you that, I know a lot of people saying, oh, no, I can prove you wrong. I have lots of people I know, and I can make them register under me. Maybe even thousands of people, because I am a powerful man. I have lots of connection, and I can prove you wrong, and I can make them register under me, and I will be getting lots of matches, bonuses, and direct referral bonuses. Well, maybe you get to earn on your first few weeks or months. And if you don't have the leadership, then what's next? How will you duplicate them? How will you train them to become a leader when you yourself is not the leader? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why your mindset should be, I should learn as soon as possible. If I think I'm not a leader now, then I think it's about time for me to learn as soon as possible so that when the right person comes, I know how to handle it. Because sometimes this is what happens. I've seen a lot of people earning big in global, then after a few years they're gone. That's because they were so lucky to find the right person. Even if they don't have the skills and knowledge yet, they were just so lucky to find that right person. And because he didn't know anything about leadership, he wasted the opportunity and wasn't able to make that person a leader. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. And it's a wasted opportunity. And I don't want that to happen to you as well. So, if you want to succeed here, before the right person comes, you should be prepared.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You should be prepared. Tell the person beside you, you should be prepared.
You should be prepared.
So let me start by giving you the first way to try to lead in EdPlan 3.0. The first one is, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Okay, don't worry. I'm giving you enough time to copy all of this. Okay, all right. Okay, don't wait. But don't get me wrong. I love seeing all of you writing down notes because that's one trait of a true leader. Writing down notes instead of you not writing down notes. I would prefer you writing down notes. Okay, because you won't be able to know all of this. You need to take down notes so that when you go home, you get to read it again and master all of the things that you've learned, that you will be learning today. All right? Now, don't wait until you get a large group before becoming a leader. If you want to be a leader, go grab enough responsibility that it makes you feel like quitting every day. And then don't quit. It's as easy as that. That's what you call leadership. Again, because you might not be listening to me because you're still busy writing down notes. Okay, let me give you time to write down notes. Are you done? This is what I love about East Africa. You're so serious in this business that you all take down notes. Again, I taught you how to write down notes, right? To take down notes. Don't take notes like word by word. Don't wait until you read the first sentence, memorize it, and you take it down. Don't wait until you get a large group before becoming a leader. Then take it down. Take down notes. You don't, it's stressful in your neck. Don't wait until you. Are you done? Yes. Okay, let me continue. It says here, don't wait until you get a large group before becoming a leader. That's what others do. Let me just go and recruit people. Let me just go and sponsor a lot of people. Leadership, I will just take care of that when I get the right person. When I get like 10 people under me. Then we will study together. Then we will train together. You shouldn't do that. That's why we always say, when it comes to training, you drop everything. Even if you have like an appointment, when it comes to training, you drop everything. Because training is a lot more important than one registration. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Training is a lot more important than one registration, even if it's a megaverse. I don't really care. Others are not agreeing. I don't agree. Well, you can learn after the registration. But don't spend all your time in prospecting people, in recruiting. You should spend time learning as well.
Yes, sir.
Because when the right person comes, you must be prepared.
Yes,
You
sir.
must be ready to manage all of them. Because you know, you might be having a hard time now because the right person hasn't come to you yet. And maybe some of you have been here for like 1 year or 2 years, and the right person hasn't arrived yet. You go look for that right person because you can't wait for the right person to come to you. It will never come. You will be the one to find for the right person. Now, once you find that right person, let me tell you this. You will be amazed how fast your group, your network can grow once you get that right person. You waited like 1.5 years. You waited like 2 years, and you thought that even if I get the right person, it might take another 2 years for me to be even a global ambassador. I know lots of people. I know leaders in Nigeria who became a global ambassador in less than 1 month. I know, not just one, a lot. I know a distributor in the Philippines who became a gold executive in 3 weeks, became a global ambassador in 1.5 months, became a millionaire circle after 2 months. Now can you imagine now? Can you imagine how excited the upline could be? The upline waited too long for the right person to come. But it only took him 2 months to become a global ambassador. So never be impatient. What I'm trying to tell you, if you think nothing has happened for 1 year because you haven't found the right person yet, something is really what do you call this? If you keep on learning, even if nothing is happening to you, if you keep on learning and attending trainings for 1 year, you will be amazed. Because once the right person comes, you are so prepared to manage those people. It's not just the right person you're talking about, because once you found that right person, the next day it will multiply into 10 or 20 or 30. That's how fast it could be once you found the right person. Now again, my question is, are you ready to become a leader?
Yes.
Are you prepared once that happens?
Oh, yes.
Because to some people, they will say, oh, let me get the right person first before I become a leader. No. Because once you found the right person, it will not wait for you. You need to be prepared. You need to know how to manage all of them. That's how it goes here. That's why I keep on telling you, recruiting and selling is the easiest part. The most difficult part is you knowing how to speak in front of like thousands of people in front. That's the most difficult part. The most difficult part is when you start having a big group and they start trusting you. Just because you have a big group doesn't mean that they will trust you and respect you. I know a lot of networkers, even if they have a big group, they don't trust the upline. They don't respect the upline simply because they don't see him as a leader. And it's not a healthy network. Sooner or later, it will disappear. It will vanish. That's why you need to be prepared. Before the right person comes, be prepared. How do you do that? Grab enough responsibility every single day that it makes you feel like quitting every day. How will it make you feel like quitting every day? If you're trying to prospect like 5 to 10 people and you don't feel like quitting, then maybe try 30 every day. Then once you feel like you're tired and nothing is happening, you feel like quitting. Very simple. Don't quit. You must feel that. Because true leaders, they experience that every day, where they feel like quitting every day. Because they are working so hard and nothing is happening. Now the secret formula is, if you feel like quitting because you're working so hard and nothing is happening, simply don't quit.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't quit, You'll be surprised once the right person comes, it's only gonna be a matter of time before you start changing your lives because you'll be earning lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of kwacha. But it should start from that preparation. As early as now, even if you don't have someone under you, even if you're just, starting, be a leader. Be a leader. Tell the person beside you, be a leader.
Be a leader.
I'm really very amazed. I've been here in this industry for more than 20 years, and I see a lot of distributors having big groups, and they don't even know how to conduct NDO. They can't even present the marketing plan effectively. They can present, but not as effective as other people. And yet they have lots of people under them. And we always tell, just give that person like 3 months or 4 months. That big group will be gone. And most of the time, it's happening. It's becoming true. It really is happening because he doesn't know how to manage people. That's why we always tell you, do not, because this is what happens to the mindset of other new distributors here. They see their brand uplines, like Elias Nguzi, Joseph Lim, and they say, oh, I want to be like him. John Aspirin, Dr. Ed Kamandag, oh, I want to be like them. But I can see them recruiting. Why are they not recruiting? Why are they not selling products? Because the responsibility of a global ambassador with a large group is a lot different from the responsibility of a new distributor. Don't do the same thing. Because when you start having big group, we won't expect you to be recruiting every day. That's the task, that's the responsibility of new distributors, but not people with high income, with big income. Because if you were starting to earn big income with bigger network, then most of the time what you will do is manage them. Now, if you're a new distributor, how can you be like them? You don't even manage even a single person. You can't even manage a single person because you don't have someone under you. So if you want to be like them, you need to know how they started. And not just like be like them, oh, I want to be like Elias Nguzi, traveling from one country to another. Instead of wanting to become like them, then ask how they started. How was their life when they started this business? What were the sacrifices that they made before they became a Ruby Global Ambassador? Because that's what you need to know when you start. Just like my cousin, John Aspirin. You see him as the owner of Alliance in Motion Global. The better question is, how did that person start? Did he feel like quitting every day? And I can guarantee you, yes, he felt like quitting every day. Can you imagine after 1.5 years with no registration? Prospecting 30 people every day. Do you imagine the discouragement of that person? He wanted to quit like every day. But then he didn't quit because he's a leader. That is why he's now one of the owners of Alliance in Motion Global. If you want to be like them, grab enough responsibility. If you're still sleeping like 8 hours a day, you're not grabbing enough responsibility. Who among you is guilty sleeping 8 hours a day? Raise your hands. Of course, no one's gonna raise. Oh, you're guilty, brother, and you're proud, huh? You're even proud, brother. I can tell you, grab enough responsibility. Okay. Most employees, again, I have nothing against